Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Ajai Mathew. On the other side. On the other side, Toastmaster Ajai Mathew. Over to you, please.
From the darkness of the dim lights, a 60-year-old man with grey beard, feeble voice, and fumbled steps came near the bars. The jail warden yelled, "Mind your ego! Ali Shafa, who is here to meet him?" A 19-year-old boy, frazzled with dry voice, went near the man and called, "Dad." The silence was overwhelming in the cell. It's been written to spend some time here. This too shall pass, the feeble voice cried. Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. My dad was my hero from the day I had one. A man who believed that work is worship, and one who always comforted us with his blanket of love. My mom was his soul, 7 years of pure love that took them to their matrimony. And all their love for us was in their letters that started with my soul, my all, our kids, our all. We could not ask for anything more when we had a very happy family. Yes, indeed, happy was our lives until 2009, March 28th, when my dad was wrongly convicted by his company and arrested on the grounds of fraudulent activities in UAE. He was shattered when the same company that he worked for 32 years charged civil and criminal cases from different sections of law and was taken handcuffed from the office in front of his employees and my mom. For the very first time in my life, I saw my mom, our iron lady, crumbling down like a house of cards. Yes, the iron lady was melting down for the love of her life. We ran oblivious of where he was taken to. Every door we knocked was shut on us. All what we felt was darkness. Left high and dry, our routine shifted from dashing between police stations and courtrooms just to get that one paper to see my dad. 2 days later, when we rushed to where he was remanded, our plea to meet him was refused. We ran for 2 weeks to get that one paper to see my dad. As the jail warden shouted, "Manjorido, Ayushafa, who is here to meet him?" I took my steps closer to the bars. As I stood speechless, I could see a weak man with shaven head and wrinkled prison uniforms. But his eyes were powerful, ready to fight. From the scarcely lighted cell room, I could hear that feeble voice. It's been written to spend some time in here. This too shall pass, but we can't stop the fight. We can't stop the fight! Sounded like a war horn. Everyone surged back with confidence. We decided to start our fight back. We filed our petition for his bail. In 6 months' time, after several hearings and conveniences, we got his bail. But the bail was just the first step we had for the miles we had to go. But the old man was never ready to let his spirit down. He didn't want the defeat to conquer him when the justice was on his side. He rose back from the ashes like a phoenix. The company brought in 6 back-to-back financial audits, and he faced all of them with confidence and made sure that their allegations are wrong all the 6 times. 2 years of legal proceedings. Finally, when the court gave its verdict, it read, the court couldn't find this man guilty. The opposition has failed in proving this man guilty. The case shall not be reopened in any higher courts. I could see my dad stand tall with his head held high. As I went near him, he pulled me close to him and said, Ajay, our fights finally won. Whenever in my life I find a situation that tries to defeat me or tries to conquer me, I remember the words told by my dad, the great old warrior. Fight, fight, and fight till success is on your side and the struggle is on the other side. How many of you in life have gone through such situations? A few of you might have lost your jobs during this pandemic. A few of you might have lost your loved ones due to this deadly disease. A few of you might be going through some health issues or financial issues in your life. But none of these are the reasons to accept defeat. So fight all your struggles till success is on your side and the struggle is on the other side. Over to you, Condastair.